All right, Facebook folks. Yeah, I'm just doing doing a little reading for the day. This one's about we're talking about my trigger points in this section. So I just wanted to read this because this goes in correlation with what I'm always talking about people waking up with stiffness all the time, especially in the morning time. Stiffness, pain, aches, all types of things. So this reading kind of goes in correlation to, why a lot of people wake up with stiffness with the lack of blood flowing through the body. You know what I'm always talking about. So I'm going to read this. I'm going to mention some other things. So, so here we go. The latent trigger point does not bother. Hey, look at my mama. Oh, the kids outside there at the park. The latent trigger point does not bother the patient either during physical activity or during a rest, but is the major cause of stiffness, especially in the morning. So I'm always talking about that. People waking up in the morning still with all types of aches and pains. So this a lot of what trigger points do a lot to people. Muscles with harbor latent trigger points are easily fatigued and weaker. Latent trigger points may also trigger moderate pain at the very end of movements. Latent trigger points can easily reactivate and become active ones, and vice versa. In a sense, the latent trigger point is a chronic presence of a condition of hyperirritability. Remember, that's like an overactivated tissue in the body, where the nerve just keep going and going and going, so it starts to hurt a lot more. Thus, reactivation of the latent trigger point can be any factor from overload to changes in the surrounding temperatures. The constant transition of the active trigger point in the latent state in the back is the major cause of the formation of the core of myoglosis. The latent trigger point can be detected only during application of direct pressure in such case, the patient complains about a sharp pain or even jump symptoms without having any uncomfortable sensations in this area. Palpatory examination. So we're talking about the trigger points, and I want y'all to know something. Also, I'm always talking about this too, but the formation of a reflex starts with the hypertonus. That's pretty much like trigger point. So listen, the formation of a reflex zone starts with the hypertonus. Remember the reflex zones? So we're gonna go back to talk about the reflex zones. That's the dermatome. We'll talk about that another time. So the reflex zones. No, where we at? Figure. That's figure 11. So remember the reflex zone. Say the stomach, for example. Reflex zone. So this is your stomach, right? So that's what people like eating starches, overeating, stress. The major cause of almost everything. So this reflex zone. Let's just say use the liver, the right side. But I just say this is not the stomach, it's the liver. So let's say like when you have an overactive liver, and things become overstimulated a whole bunch more, a lot of signals are going to start getting messed up in the body. And each one of these nerves, they intervene with the liver. Liver is what, T4, T5 through T7, I think, if I can serve my purpose correctly. So a lot of times you're going to have that, it's not going to be functioning correctly. Now we know one thing, remember the hypertonus. So the hypertonus is going to cause a whole bunch of trigger points, which is going to stop a lot of blood flow from getting to these areas like it should be getting, where it could be from, trigger points in the lats, trigger points in the intercostals, all different types of trigger points that's going to help cause the vasoconstriction, so it's not going to receive the maximum amount of electricity, so the liver can do its job. Now this is when, skin issues start to occur, connective tissue issues start to occur. When I was talking about the trigger points, and periostum is like a lot of trigger points around the bones and things like that. So when these type of things, they can have a big effect on the body. So I just want to do a little reading on that with the trigger points and how they can affect the body. With how I'm always talking about how a lot of people always waking up stiff in the morning time and pain and things like that. We just gotta get back to first off we gotta do breath control. That's most important out of anything. I don't care if it's eating, drinking water, going out in the sun. First thing you gotta do is your breath control, because it's your body, it's your vessel. And breath control is going to cause vasodilation, and that's what we need to have the blood circulation going all throughout the body. So I just want to do like a little a quick rundown on that. I'm about to get back to my reading. That's pretty much all I wanted to do. So y'all be easy, and I'm out.